Okay, let's start. Hi everyone. I'll tell you, if you two don't want to be on camera, you can move on. Are you okay with being on camera?
Maybe.
Yeah, it will be just your backs. So this video is for me, it's not for you. I'll tell you two truths and one lie. Okay, just quickly. So next Thursday, we're going to have a trivia evening, like a quiz. This is one. Second one, there will be other people except you on tomorrow's Ielts exam. And three, you know I was telling you about my CELTA certificate. And I got it in 2021, so it's been 4 years. And every 4 years, the University of Cambridge requests us to make a video like this to check, to test us, to evaluate if we are still good enough. And if students don't respond well, so like if by the end of today's lesson I didn't teach you anything useful, they will revoke my degree. Do you know what revoke means?
They cancel?
Yeah, like cancel, annul. Yeah. So which one is a lie, which one is truth? Second is lie. There will be new people on tomorrow's exam.
There will be no people.
No people, okay. What do you think?
Second is most like truth.
Mm-hmm.
What
Yeah?
was the first?
Second lie.
What was the first?
I forgot. What was the first one? Oh, we'll have a quiz night.
I think the first one is like
Okay, I get it. What do you think? Second is lie. Okay. By the way, is this blue? Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. If you want to speak, you can use this, so that they can hear you too. Okay. Now, none of you got it right. The last one, third one, is a lie. Yeah, this certificate is final, no matter how I teach, even if I'm a bad teacher. Okay. Now, let's continue with those. Do you know what this is? The first one. Okay. So first of all, this is the continuation of the previous topic. Who is that? Oh. Now, I'll ask him to explain why he's late. Damir, are you coming? Yeah, come in. Tell us, why are you late?
I missed my bus.
Okay, that's a respectable reason. Look, what you need to do is please treat these three questions as if they were speaking part 3. Okay? But before, let's discuss these pictures. Which one is this, Sultan Bey?
I saw this picture in my SAT.
Mm-hmm.
So according to the quality of the picture, it's most likely the era of the USSR. As you can see, there is a lot of, I would say, agricultural products. Also the ancient machine.
Mm. True, that's right. Yeah, would you agree with him? So it's likely 1959-ish when the Virgin Lands campaign began in the USSR, in the northern Kazakhstan, as well as in our region. What is this?
It's strawberry.
Okay, what is so special about that way of growing them?
Greenhouse.
Yeah, that's a greenhouse.
New type of farming.
Yeah.
Independent from the weather.
And which country? Not only weather, also the land. If you see the height, it's not directly on the ground, but so that you can have many layers. And which country is leading a leading producer of strawberries all year round?
Turkey.
No, a bit southern. Hmm? You can know south from Turkey.
Africa. Kipro.
Hmm?
Kipro.
Yeah, very close to Cyprus.
Very close.
Yeah, it's a small country, but its economy is like is bigger than Emirates economy.
Above Africa.
Hmm?
Above the Africa.
Yeah, slightly. That's Israel. Yeah, they are best in avocados, strawberries. Okay, what is this?
Culture.
Have you ever heard of this term and this logo?
Is a car?
Yeah, Hyundai Genesis. It's a car. But other than that, there was a person. There still is a person, a local businessman from Aktobe, who started this company, and he went to Canada during the pandemic and took some high yield wheat seeds. Remember that story? Okay. Then just start discussing this in pairs. You two and you two in pair.
Has a big impact on our support our economy. But farming is important for the, especially gardening, lots of vegetables, fruits. I think it's not actually it's not important. Part of them are coming from research countries, where products like not very seed like as a way to corn, as a way to find money for some fruits like apples. But I think actually our country is people are farming the way the ancient apples are tomato, Kazakhstan, cucumber, and other else. That's why they have different sorts of some part of region. We have the farming is a cucumber. What problems the farmers in the country? Russia, from one point of view, other country was don't have a I want to tell about weather condition and what problems solve because if I talk about the financial support, our country fully supports the new farmers because they give them subsidies, credits, with low percent. By that way, they are helping to make good condition to start a new business. And as I mentioned before about the weather, and also mostly, especially my grandma, ecological problems such as climate change, droughts, high winds, hard winds, plays a crucial role in agriculture. So that's why farmers now complain about the weather because sometimes there are some harsh weather which leads to some catastrophic consequences. So overall, yes, the weather is the most challenge in our country. How has human activity affected the natural world where we live? Fertile land. In all 20 natural world, there are no fertile lands. There are some places where it is not secret that other places natural has become worse because of human activity. For example, maybe they energetics where we're using coal, wood, oil that actually have bad impact on our ecology, on nature. We also actually slaughtered a lot of suspicious always don't grow on this farm. And after
Aljar, what do you think? What problems do farmers complain about the most in our country?
So the first, of course, the weather. We don't have such weather as in the tropic countries. Also, and is where we're ordering the fruits like mangoes, strawberries from another countries instead of growing in there. Second, especially my grandma complains about with the gardening, it's insects, of course, and the birds. The birds in there are really bats and roots. They eat all our fruits that we grow in the garden. So, and
Okay.
of course ecology.
Ecology, yeah. The environment. Nice. Now we have these to discuss. But before that, let me pre-teach you some words. So you mentioned insects, but there's another term for these tiny living organisms that destroy the crops.
Parasite.
A shorter form of parasite also begins with P. It's just a 4-letter word. This thing eats your crops, fruit, vegetables, everything. And there is a special chemical to combat that, whose name is derived from this. Yeah? Okay. What do we call that chemical that farmers use to sprinkle over the... Yeah. What again?
Pesticides.
Yeah. So these things are?
Pest.
Yeah. Pests. One more word I want to teach you is, what would be the synonym of proximity? When something is very close to you, is near you. Starts with V. It's usually used to refer to some objects, geographical locations. The police force uses that when they are ready to catch criminals. Okay, that's vicinity. Yeah, there are 2 more words. Oh no, there are actually much more than 2. What do we call that when some form of energy producer, could be a chemical element, is radiating things? Could be said about sun. Sun does something with its rays. No, what I need is a verb, a 4-letter verb, starts with E.
Emit.
Emit, correct. Yeah. Okay. Излучает. Yeah. But Sultanbek, can we use this verb when we talk about a car's exhaust system? For gases, air? Yeah. So the greenhouse gases are emitted. That's why they are called emissions. So, same word.
Can we say it with the people?
People?
Like he emits light, brightness.
No. You could say this person radiates positive energy. Okay, that would be cool. Okay, we have a few more. Has anyone ever been to a Wikipedia page studying some new species of animals or plants that you're interested in? No. Okay, you should have said yes. We are on tape, but that's cool. So usually there is a picture of some animal, its name, and then there is a line like this with different types of something, meaning that how far is this animal from completely disappearing from the face of Earth? And I need all these words from you.
Extinction.
Okay, what does it mean? Yeah, so here it says extinction, when it's completely disappeared. What comes just before that? So, meaning that this animal is under danger of disappearing.
Dangerous.
Yeah, use the word danger, do something with it.
Endangered.
Exactly. Endangered. Okay, here we have something else which is not as strong as endangered, but it's also under threat. Starts with V.
Vanished.
Vulnerable. Okay.
What does it mean?
You know, this word is interesting. You could use it for human beings. Like sometimes you could say, I feel really vulnerable when I meet new people. I changed schools, I felt vulnerable in a new company. So this is when you feel that there is some threat over you, but it's not really as strong as being endangered. Yeah. All right, what animals would you associate with some countries? For example, Kenya.
Russia, beer.
Okay, yeah.
USA, eagle.
Eagle, nice.
Australia, kangaroo.
Good. You know where Kenya is?
Africa.
Yeah, it's in Africa. So what does associate with Kenya?
Elephant.
Elephant, yeah, lion, any African animal. All right. What animal is associated with our country?
Horse.
Horse, okay.
Eagle.
Eagle,
Most horse and eagle.
horse and eagle, okay.
You can say that sheep.
Sheep, no, that would be lame, right?
This animal is from cat family. I don't know his name.
Oh, yeah. What is it?
Cat.
Yeah, that cat. Symbol of Kazakhstan.
Seriously.
Come on.
Snowbirds.
But-
Snowball.
That's L.
Snowline. Leopard.
Snow leopard, good, Damir. Otherwise known as Irbis. Its Latin name. Okay, what about wolf? Do you like wolves? I think wolf is also a symbol of Kazakhstan and all Turkic countries. Turkey, Azerbaijan. Now, we need to swap pairs. Would you work with Diana, with Aygerim, and you two? You work together already, okay. Then you two work in a pair, and Damir, could you join Butter? This is for you guys. Okay, so since this is part 2 and 3, you have 1 minute to prepare. Take some notes if you want. And then, how do we turn this exercise into part 3 as well?
Add some extra.
Yeah, ask some extra questions.
So, my nationality is Kazakh. So, according to Kazakh history specialists or etymologists, they state that the, the history of the word Kazakh means that the freedom nation that want, that desire freedom, you cannot handle them by taking or ruling them under the control. As a wolves, they are also love the freedom. They're also the in human history. During this era, we cannot handle the wolf. We can consider that wolf as a pet. So that's why the wolf is very crucial for our country, for our history. However, it is not a very rare or endangered species because you can't find wolf when you go out the city, some suburban or in the forest or in steep or in an open location. Also, there is no some recent news about wolves because they are mostly under the radar. They aren't under the radar. You cannot analyze or monitor their lifestyle because they are living far away from the human population, far away from the cities. Wolf, as I mentioned before, very related for our history, for our culture, tradition, and freedom, because the lifestyle of Kazakh people, wolf, they are similar because we are love to eat meat our lifestyle, our principle, the desirable goals of life are similar. And that's why I like this animal. Also, as I mentioned before, it's an important animal for our community.
I describe the very major and important animal in our country. It's horse. Horse very respected in our country and culture. Often it's kept in countrysides. In my childhood, I see and rode horses in village with my dad, and of course people like this animal because it's humans clothes and also car and food. This horse very one of important and respected animals. Present news about this animal. I see news about horse which happens in Florida. One or two horses были украдены.
Important process.
Нет, stolen from some peoples in Florida. I see this news in social media. Why is important in our country? It's this animal. This animal not only clothes or foods. It's
Mother, are you talking about people who are abusing elephants or other animals?
I'm talking about snow leopard.
Oh, okay.
That is endangered.
It's true.
Because of the hunting.
Mhm.
And as I know, they have their coat is very popular in like.
It's valuable.
Yeah, it's very very valuable. That's why, as I know, there's around 500 species of this animal in the mountains of Tianshan, Altao.
Yeah,
So I think that we have to protect them.
it's true. We must. We must. Now we're going to hear Dane answering the same questions, and pay very, very close attention to questions 2 and 3. Okay? They will be special. Page 79. No, sorry, page 80. Exercise 2. Oh yeah, you can also complete these blanks while you're listening.
Unit 7. Speaking. Exercises 2 and 3.
Well, I'm going to talk about elephants because they're an integral part of Thai culture and history. In the past, every Thai king had white elephants. Also, they used to be on our national flag and on our coins and banknotes. So, Thai people are very fond of elephants. We even have an Elephant Day on March 13th. What else? Some Thai Buddhist temples have been built on the spot where an elephant died. And these temples contain things like an elephant shrine and elephant statues. As you can tell, elephants are everywhere. You can find them in the wild in Thailand, but also in cities. And although the elephants were in captivity, they used to be an important part of the workforce in the forests. That was their primary occupation. But as a result of conservation programs, there's less logging nowadays. Workers now bring them into the city, as this is the only way they can make a living. Basically, elephant numbers are falling these days, and I think that's why there's been a lot of publicity about them recently. Cities aren't really the ideal environment for animals. They're full of pollution. On the other hand, elephants can damage roads, and they can be dangerous for humans. So, the government has cracked down on this, and some elephants have been moved out. In order to protect them, we now have an elephant conservation center. Also, every year, there's a special event to help raise awareness and money to look after our elephants, because they are such important creatures to us.
Have you always liked elephants?
Oh yes, they're lovely creatures.
Okay. Were you able to catch all these words? Nice. So, what's B?
Very fun.
Hmm?
Very fun.
How do I spell it? F-O-N-D.
U. D.
Fun. When you like something or someone. All right. C.
Are everywhere.
Yeah. Everywhere. D.
Are falling.
Mhm. This are falling, is falling, is a really, really great word to use in your essay. Task 1 or task 2?
Task 1.
Task 1, of course. What's the last one?
Publicity.
Oh yeah, this D is publicity and the E?
Important creatures.
Okay. Now, tell me this. Let's go back for a second. Did Dane respond to these questions in order? I mean, you can look at this exercise. No? What was the first one she responded to?
Like people like it.
Yeah. Or where is it?
Whether people like
Here. Yeah. So first she responded to that. Then you can see it here.
it. You can find it everywhere.
Yeah. There. 2. Then.
Whether people like it or dislike it.
Okay, hold on. Wait. So Thai people. No, like they are an integral part of Thai culture. That's why it's important. Yeah, first one. Then, so Thai people are very fond of animals.
Elephants.
Hmm?
Elephants.
Yeah, which one is it? This.
Yes.
So this is 2.
Yeah.
Then,
You can find it everywhere.
as you can tell, elephants
Are everywhere.
everywhere. 3 and so on and so forth. Now, is that okay
Yes.
to do? Yeah, or do you have to follow an order? No, yeah, that's completely okay. But what Deng did, she used some phrases, which are here, as you can tell, and all the rest, to either introduce a new prompt point or refer back to what she just said. Okay? So you do that. Some of you will have Ielts speaking right now, today, right?
What?
As we always do. I mean, tomorrow is a mock test. I can't take you all tomorrow. Who wants to do it today? Damir? You? Diana? You? Okay. And you too tomorrow. All right, cool. Now, this is different. Exercise 3. And
Some of them I heard.
Some of them
Primary
what?
Occupation, make a living.
Yeah, so in 30 minutes, 4 of you will be judged on the range of your vocabulary. You are assessed, you are evaluated on the basis of how extensive your vocab is during your speaking. So what do we call this?
Not free.
In the not free? Just one word, 4 letters. We could say that in Africa, national parks, national reserves, all the animals are not kept in the zoo in captivity, but in the
In the wild.
in the wild, yeah. Oh, I accidentally said the second one, yeah? What is the second one? But you didn't listen, so you don't remember it. Great. What's the second one?
Captivity.
Captivity, yeah. In the captivity. Okay, main job?
Primary occupation.
Correct. Yeah. Could you say, when you are filling out the form to apply for an international visa, they ask for your occupation, could you say that you're a student?
Yes.
Yeah, that's your current occupation.
Occupation?
Yeah? This is double C.
Если что, ограничивать не должен.
It's like when some country is invading
Yeah.
another, but yeah. Okay, what's this? The fourth one is quite difficult.
Yes.
What do we call a piece of wood? So ultimately, see, this one says not. Not is like less. So what I need is just a word. What do we call when we cut trees? When we cut the trees, so it's no longer a tree. It's this cylindrical piece of wood. Just 3 letters. Okay, that's a log. And what is the process called?
Logging.
Logging, yes. Like this?
Double G.
Double G, yeah. Okay, earn money.
Make a living.
Make living, yeah. 6. Best place.
Suitable environment.
It could be anything, yeah. Friendly, suitable. Here we have ideal. When we talk about some lab experiments, chemistry, animals, especially on the survival of animals, we better use the term ideal environment. 7.
Cricket coach.
So the police cracks on crime.
Investigate.
Light?
Like deep.
Light?
Like, it's like a phrasal verb.
Crack it down.
Crack down. Good. Crack down.
Расследовать.
No, like come onto something with all the power and force you have to destroy it. Okay, 8. Aldir, when you know something, you tell me you are what?
Acknowledging.
Hmm? Like, do you know that? So yeah, I am of that.
Aware.
Aware. And this one is?
Raise awareness.
Yeah, is awareness. Animals?
Flora, fauna.
Fauna. But here we use this creature. Did you study that poem in English? Dearest creature in creation. Study English pronunciation. Read it. It's really fun. I couldn't get even half right.
Little brothers. Animals.
Simpatico.
Now, take a look at exercise 5. This is where part 2 slowly goes into part 3. And usually when you are asked this, when the examiner cannot decide to give you a 6 or 7. So they ask you to speculate about the future. How you can suggest an idea. Now, not all of this about the future. Like, for example, like E and F are not literally about the future, but you are allowed to do that. You are encouraged to do that. Okay, even if the examiner asks you about the present, say something about the future. Okay, show them that you have ideas. Okay, now you two in a pair, and you two. Ask each other one question each, turn by turn. And give reasons for your answers. You need to justify them.
Grows likely to affect the world's flora and fauna.
From my point of view, the growth in population will affect badly on flora and fauna because, as you know, for big population we need more resources. That's why more resources like food, like place to live. Because of this, we will cut down the trees, like logging, and also the meat, how to say, meat culture will work with more productivity because we will need more meat, food, and the growth of population also will need more cities where people need places to work, especially factories, manufacturers. And as we know, the outcome of the factories is burning gases that badly affect on our ecosystem, on our nature. So what are the potential benefits to people of animal conservation programs?
What does it mean, animal conservation programs?
Conservation. Okay. Yeah, because what do we call it in Russian? The conserva, where you can keep food for a long time. Yeah, for saving them.
Firstly, people should create an ideal environment for animal and plant amount of trees in our nature. And also less poaching in the vegetation of animals.
For example, the rainforests are full of tall trees, full of wild plants, wild, some maybe new species of the
Is there any justification for continuing to keep animals in captivity?
animals, pests. So that way, by preserving rainforests, we can increase the humidity, also
Yes.
avoid some the questions in ecological issues such as the road, because rainforests, the place,
Like more like объяснение и право to do that.
Captivity is like
Zoos, yeah.
Rainforests are
So,
explored by humanity. So that way, preserving rainforests.
the main reason that people keep animals in captivity like zoos is to
or create,
how to say,
generate some new vaccine.
one main reason is that, for example, many countries
Humanity
like
take
they support building zoos,
by preserving
also
the
like
rainforests.
cinemas, some restaurants, because this will keep population like in the effect that everything is good. So actually, zoo is one of these type of keeping people like in the hand, keep them in control. So, but of course, it's not good because animals must be in the wild where they can feel them free, and everyone should live there where they feel themselves free and like where they will feel themselves more comfortable. So what benefits do you think will come from preserving the world's rainforests?
Preserving the world rainforests is actually good for wild animals because it's like best place for them and preserving rainforests give us like protect biodiversity, protect our environment for the animals, for their feel free.
Also included used to live in the wild by interacting
less logging, also preserving the world rainforests for the biodiverse environment.
There are 8 million.
What future role do governments have to play in the preservation of their country?
A large amount of foods, clothes, and other stuff.
So,
which requires,
as I understand, preservation is like to protect the wildlife. So, I think that government should play a crucial role in preserving a country's wildlife, because preservation means that governments must financially help for communities that are interested in protecting species of animals, like animals that are endangered. Also, governments must build conservation conservation programs. They should like create like preserving how to say preserving parks where animals that are endangered can live in peace, where government can protect them from hunters or other ecological problems, issues. So overall, I think like governments will play a crucial role. So is wildlife preservation the global or national issue?
I think it's more a global issue because we have a lot of problems with wildlife preservation, and we have more global programs for protecting and preservation wildlife. It's a global issue because all the world we have a lot of poaches of animals, poaching on the vegetation, and also governments should.
Okay, thank you all. These are the final 15 minutes of our last Ielts class before the exam. What do you want to spend it on?
May I ask something?
Yes?
Is preservation good or bad?
Good or bad?
Yeah.
I think it's great. Like the way we can keep animals alive.
Is it like safe or protect?
Yeah, same thing as saving and protecting them. Why? You thought it's something bad.
Well, I answered with the question B, and then I asked a question F, where is wildlife preservation a global or national issue? And I thought that I said that it's good, but then I realized that it's an issue.
Oh, the issue confused you.
Yeah.
Okay, I see that. All right, so we spent these last final 15 minutes on writing task 2, right? The most difficult part of Ielts. Or no, all parts are difficult. Okay, read through this question. All right, Aygirim, when you see something like that, space, tourism, rockets, what is the first thing that comes into your mind? Yeah? No?
What are space exploration and space tourism?
Yeah, so where you explore space, you go there and study it. Diana, what's the first thing that came into your mind? First picture when you read this.
Space picture.
Of what?
Space station.
Yeah, which one?
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. This one. Yeah? And these people are not space tourists, but they are observing this rocket go up. What is the verb? We can't write go up. Launch. Yeah. Okay. Do you know anything? Is there a possibility of space tourism at Baikonur?
Yes, actually, yes.
Yeah? So actually it was 21 years ago that these guys, this man,
American.
Denis Tito,
Yeah.
was the first space tourist that went to space from Kazakhstan. Do you know any other space tourists?
Yes.
Maybe this year?
I don't know their names, but I know there is a lot of space tourists.
Okay. Is it related to us in any way?
Actually not because they're launching from America.
Yeah, they do. But you know this. Are they all American?
Yes. Maybe. Not European, you know.
This is not American. This is ours. Yeah. Yeah, no, this woman.
I can't say that the American nations, that the Americans actually mixed.
I mean, this person is from Kazakhstan, our citizen. But I don't want to talk about her for some reasons. You can Google that. It's up to you. Okay. There we go. Here I have a sample answer.
What is your name?
Sorry?
What is your name?
Name is Dana Karagusova. You can Google that. Hmm? Page 91. Oh no, is it? Yeah, 92. Okay. Okay, here is the task. Read through this sample answer and see is there anything wrong with it. About planning, organization, structure, the way the paragraphs begin. Okay, look into that.
It will be the introduction.
Hmm?
There is no introduction.
No introduction.
Just start from the beginning.
Yeah, good point. Good catch.
Maybe there's only one example.
Okay, what is missing? from this sample answer?
From my point of view, like introduction and conclusion.
Yes, the conclusion is missing. Can you see that? That there is no concluding part. Okay, there are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 paragraphs, but it doesn't mean that this automatically becomes a conclusion. So I want you to write a conclusion for it. Just take 2 minutes. Don't make it too big. Just write something. Aldir, could you read your conclusion, please?
I haven't finished.
Okay. But you seem like to have written quite a lot. Go on. Yeah, please.
Concluding, I would say that this entertainment might cost really big monies. Moreover, we can't deny that it's 100% safe, unsafe. I mean safe, yeah. Remembering all the accidents with unsuccessful launching.
Okay, good. That's a very good concluding sentence. Who wants to read theirs?
Can we use adjective big with money?
Yeah, I heard you wanted to say big dollar. Yeah, that's the common phrase. You could use that. I think you want to read your conclusion. Yeah.
Why? In conclusion, space tourism is inevitable development that will be explored by new generation for reason that it is a modern which would excite individuals.
Okay, yeah, that's acceptable. Now, take a look at this. This is very important. This thing is what actually gives you marks. How and where does the writer link the first question to the second? You remember there were two questions, right? So that's the statement. This is the first question, whether it's true or not. And this one is the second. How would space tourism affect space exploration as we know it today? Now the author links them. Okay, now a technique to save some time. You know, there is the first question and the second one. Let's say geographically, where would that likely be? Look, yeah, somewhere in the middle. Or since usually the first question is the main one, takes a little even more than middle. So somewhere in the fourth paragraph, there is a link. Which part? Yes. There. You see, she starts with how, but she doesn't have a question mark at the end. That's a really smart way of asking a question and not beginning your paragraph with an actual question. Okay. How does she link her main views across paragraphs? For example?
The same way.
Yep, in the same way. Yeah. Having said that, this is great. Having said that, it's really great. Use it. Please use it tomorrow. What else? That means it links. All of it does linking. Okay, time is up. Do you want a short story about me and task 2? Or did I tell you how I prepared to task 2? So many years ago, when I was 20 or 19, I got a really good result in reading, listening and speaking. And I got 5.5 for writing. That was not enough to get into university. But luckily, I had a really great teacher from Australia. She was just a really, really great professional. And what I did was, I wrote one essay every day to her for 1 month. Task 1 and task 2, every single day. She corrected it. She gave me a review, not as good as the one I gave you, right? Really, she gave me a very short review, just marked, here is wrong, change that, change this, fix that. And I did it for 1 month. And later on, in about 2 months' time, I got 8 for writing. Really, that was my second result. So the course is over. Tomorrow we have a mock test. Next Thursday we have like a recap where we'll review your IELTS and we'll really play a quiz, a really fun and interesting quiz in English. You don't have to do this. But if you want, you can do this. You can send it to me by WhatsApp, by email, and I will review it for you. Okay? If you feel that you need more practice. Okay, it's up to you.